Hello! In this video, we're going to break down every variable that goes into preparing your pour-over coffee before you brew. This is part one in a series diving into the anatomy of a pour-over. Brewing a pour-over that highlights what makes each coffee special is all about controlling the extraction of flavors. You want to balance acidity and sweetness, reduce bitterness, and bring out the unique flavors in your coffee. So there's 4 variables you'll need to control when preparing for a brew: grind distribution, grind size, water, and the ratio of coffee to water. Grind distribution is how uniform your coffee grounds are. This is predominantly controlled by what grinder you have, which makes it really important to have a good quality grinder. Bad grinders generally are going to create such a wide distribution and very inconsistently, which makes it basically impossible to brew a good cup. Even with high quality grinders, you're still going to have to make a trade-off between body and clarity. So grinders with a wider grind distribution, so this is less uniform coffee grounds, you're going to sacrifice some clarity to achieve that high body or really silky mouthfeel. Whereas grinders with a narrow distribution or more uniform coffee grounds are going to allow you to taste very distinct flavors in your cup. Here at Drink the Dirt, we think that brewing the best version of coffee is about being able to taste the unique flavors of that coffee. So that's why we always optimize for clarity when picking grinders or equipment in general. Grind size is the primary variable you're going to want to adjust when dialing in a coffee. In general, grinding finer means the more you'll extract. But if you grind too fine, this can lead to over-extraction, which leads to a bitter flavor in your cup. Another problem that can happen when grinding too fine is the fines, or the tiny particles in your ground coffee, will start to clog your paper filter, slowing down the brew and how fast the water is going through your coffee bed, and also lead to the same over-extraction problem. On the other hand, when you grind too coarse, you'll get under-extraction, where usually your coffee starts tasting overly acidic. On the extreme end, your coffee ends up just tasting really flat and watered down. Water temperature. The hotter the water, the more you're going to extract. Generally, we pick water temperature based off of how dark the roast is. For lighter roasts, usually a safe bet to pick a water temperature that's just under boiling. We use 97 degrees Celsius. Using boiling water can sometimes cause an unsteady kettle stream that can lead to uneven extraction. So darker roasts are easier to extract because the coffee beans are more porous due to the longer roasting time. You're going to want to brew these at a much lower temperature to avoid over-extraction, going so far as 85 Celsius for some coffees. The mineral composition of water affects how well the water is going to extract flavors and also how acidic the coffee will be. For example, overly filtered water will never be able to extract enough out of the coffee, no matter what else you do. Everybody's tap water is different, so the easiest way to control for this is to buy prepared mineral packets. We like to use the ones from Third Wave Water. Just dump it in a gallon of distilled water and you're good to go. Too little water will make the coffee taste too concentrated, which makes it hard to pick out those distinct flavors. We start with a 1:15 coffee to water ratio, and we'll go up to 1:16 or 1:17 to bring out that clarity. However, adding too much water will dilute the coffee and make it taste watered down. And there you go. These are all the variables that go into preparing your brew. In the next video, we'll walk through the process of brewing. Thanks for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe. And if you have any questions about this video or want help improving your brew, leave a comment below.